Welcome to Writing a DAPA, a guide to reflect following the ELC. Hello back at you guys. Many people say that we learn from experience, and that is not wrong. Sometimes we trip over the same stone twice, as we say in Spanish. Sometimes a lot more than twice. And that is why experience alone is not enough. In order to better understand, to make sense of what happens to us, we need to go through a process of reflection. There is no just one way to reflect, but out of all the models available, we will use the experiential learning cycle, which is based on the 4 characteristics of reflection outlined by John Dewey. Yep, those 4. The experiential learning cycle follows the 4 main steps for reflection proposed by David Kolb. Each iteration of the cycle starts with a concrete experience. Then we move to reflective observation, which we will call description. Next, we move into abstract conceptualization, which we will divide into interpretations and generalizations. The following step is active experimentation. We will call these action plans. Finally, the process of reflection finishes and starts again with another concrete experience. All of this sounds interesting, you must be thinking, but if you're like me, you will need an example. That's what we're gonna do right now. You can reflect from many perspectives, but right now we're gonna focus on the perspective of a learner. Think about a recent learning experience you have had. Do you have it? I got mine. It's a merengue lesson. A couple months ago, I participated in a merengue lesson. It was fun, and it was 30 minutes. I'm not gonna reflect on the whole class. I'm gonna reflect on just one moment that lasted no longer than 1 or 2 minutes. We'll start with the first step of description. Here, you'll try to capture what happened just like a camera or a video recorder. The more details, the better. I'll show you my description for my meaningful moment during the merengue lesson. But before you read, please consider the following 2 questions. What are some characteristics you notice about the description, and what are some details mentioned in it? Please pause if you need some time to read. Okay. Pause the video and take a moment to check out these key elements. Were your answers similar? Pause the video once again and check out these 2 extra tips. Let's move on to the next stage, interpretations. Here, we will analyze and explain what aspects of the moment help learning or hinder learning. Check out one hinder and one help that I came up with for my moment during the merengue lesson, and notice that I explain why. Pause the video if you need more time to read. Something crucial about interpretations: they always need to come directly from the description. Here, please check out in blue the description that corresponds to the hinder, and in purple, the part of the description that corresponds to my help. Coming up, generalizations. Here, we take each interpretation and turn it into a general belief you hold about learning or teaching. Take a look at the generalization I produced from my hinder. I also wrote one for my help. Notice that all generalizations are written in present tense because they are general truths. The final step before our next experience, action plans. Here, we take the ideas from our interpretations and generalizations and outline something we would like to try out in the future. This is my plan for my hinder. Do you remember my interpretation and my generalization for my help? I'll leave you with a challenge. Check them out again and come up with a concrete, measurable action plan. That's all for now. Let us know if you need support. Bye bye.